This is Irontrader and TGIF. Wow, what a week this is. It doesn't look like it's going to get any better today on the upside. NASDAQ is just selling off here. Everything is just getting hammered. But actually, Bitcoin doesn't look too bad right now. So as usual, we'll take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, and at natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, selling stock, by the ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin here is hanging in here pretty good here today. Let's just see what's going on here. Okay, what we did yesterday, we had that red candle there. We got as low as 81,400, okay? So what we're looking for is the bottom of this candle here. This is 81,485. So right there, looks like we might have a possible double bottom situation. If that's lost here, what we want to do is we want to come right down here, 81,120, and then we'll come here at 87.60, and then we have 84.40, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come right down to this 200 SMA here, sitting at 78,442 level, okay? So all we have to do is just look to the left of the chart here. All your support levels will be right there. But right now here, we're looking here, not too bad. Now, we had a topping tail here. You can see here, and this was when he announced those tariff situation, and then we came right on down here the other yesterday. But you notice that it didn't really just get hammered like the rest of the market is doing. Now on the upside here, what we're watching is going to be watching this key 21 day here, 84,375, and then we're going to be watching that 8-day at 84,796 level. Now we have to get back above that. If we can, then what we'll do is we'll come over to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 85,955, and then we can come up to the top of here, this candle right here. You're looking at 87,785, and then we come up here 88.50. Then we can have that big retest up here at that 89.20, and then we'll be looking for that 90,862 level. Okay, but right now we just have this sideways action. So I've been just trading this here with the IBIT for the long, BIT for the short. Yesterday was a really nice, good shorty, okay? But you notice I had to take the short off because simple reason is because, see, you're holding this level right here, and that's going to be very, very critical here, okay? So again, just watch yesterday's low, that 81,400. That's going to be very, very key. If that's lost here, your big target's going to be that 200-day. The upside, very easy. We want to watch that 21-day, and then we want to watch that 8-day. We get above that, then we have a lot of nice targets here. I'd be looking for that 50-day overall, and then possibly even that 100-day going there at 93,972 level, okay? So RSI here, you're sitting at 43. That could go either direction. And then we have here, your green is over your red. So this is still looking very, very nice here. So let's just see what happens with this. It's very early yet here, but let's see if we can get some trades in here, possibly on the long side. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, here we have crude oil. Now you can see here, boom, down goes Fraser. All the way down here so far is 62.99. Now, this is not just on the tariff situation and possible recession that's coming in. This is also on OPEC. Now, OPEC is starting in May, is going to start raising production and putting more oil on the oil market, okay? So what we had here is we had this tweezer top situation, okay? And then big-ass red candle, nothing. There was no reason to take the short position off yesterday, and then all the way on down, okay? So I'm going to see how this is all going to shake out. Now, we got down to low as 62.99. So this is why we have the weekly chart up. What we were looking for here was right here, was at 63.64. Obviously, we went lower than that. So next level right there we're looking for is 62.43. So if we lose that 62.99, 62.43, that is going to be your target, okay? Now, if that's lost, we're going to come right to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 61.82 level, okay? Then we'll come down here. You're looking at 66 level, and then we can just follow the candles all the way on down here, okay? See that? Okay, you got 60 right there. Okay, you got 58.73, and then your big target here is 57.63 level, okay? So I'm long the SCO. I stayed long yesterday because when I see this in after hours, I didn't see any reason not to, okay? It's got to prove different. So yesterday what I did is I took a little bit of scalp on the UCO, and that was good, but I kept on with that hit. So if you watch my video, you'll see that I said I just keeping that short on, which you can have the long and the short on at the same time. But today, definitely worth the trade coming all the way on down here. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go to 57, but we're definitely headed in that direction. Now we're even getting lower here, okay? So remember, the next level that you're looking for here is that 62.43 level, okay? That's going to be on the downside, and then we're going to come right down here at that 61.74 level, okay? So just remember that, everything you need to know first support level is coming right down in this area here. Now, what I'll do on midday trading is I'll bring up a bigger weekly chart here. And if we lose that 57, I can show you exactly where we're going to be going. But you can see here, RSI here, you're getting into that oversold condition. We're going to see if we can get a bounce off of that today. Your green crossed over your red, momentum to the downside. There's nothing bullish about this at all. Okay, absolutely nothing. Okay, now if it does rally up here, okay, from that 62.80, we're going to be looking for that bottom of that price channel. We'd be looking for that 65.22 again. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking for at the bottom of this candle, 65.22, if we can rally back up here. But if we can't, this is just going to go lower. But this is just hammer time right off the map. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly chart. Now you can see here on the weekly, take a look at that first. We're hanging right above here this 50-day or 200-day here, which is very, very nicely. Also this 8-day, okay? So see that 405. So we're sitting right above that. What I like about this is, see, bottom left, upper right, and we got that nice series of higher lows going all the way on up. So once we lose that 8-day, we always look back to that 21-day and then to the 50-day, and you can see how nice that is holding the whole situation here. So this actually is looking very, very bullish here on a weekly basis. Now, when we look at this chart here, this was that double top, okay? Right there, that 425 level, okay? That's what we had for a double top. And then we noticed we caught up here. We only got up to like 420 level, so we were looking for 421 first and then 425. It couldn't quite make it up there. But if you look at this 8-day, see how this 8-day now is curling up? Looking not too bad. So far today, we have what they call an inside day, so we got to see how this shakes out. But we got to see, you know, what you got here is if we can hold that 21-day and 8-day, we can take this higher. But the key level is right here is going to be this 425. If we can get above that closing basis, not just pop above it and come on down, then we got this next level is going to be 433. That's the next level that you're looking for, and then 437 level. Okay, so that's what we're looking there for on the upside. Obviously, we can follow the candles all around, but let's just take one level at a time. 433. 437, and then you can go 442 level. That's going to be your upside target. Downside right here with this 21-day, that is going to be everything. We need to hold on a closing basis, 407, and then we have that 402 level right here. Now, that all lines up very, very nice here. Here, see, with this 8-day and the 200-day here. Let me see if I can get that 200-day in there for you. Yeah, right there we go. Okay, so you're looking at 394. So long as we're above this here for the week, this is still looking very, very good and positive situation here, okay? Now, if we start losing that 21-day and that 8-day, well, it's very easy here. Here's your big target. It's going to be the 50-day, 3.88. We lose that, your big target there is 3.73. Yes, do we have other support levels below that 50-day? We sure do, okay? It's 3.83 level. Then we'll come down here to 3.81 level, okay? And then we come here at 3.79, and then we have that target at 3.73. Then the 100 days below that at 3.65. But right now here, we have a good sideways action. But what I'm looking for is what's going to happen here at this 425 level. Okay, so when you have these double tops like that, if it breaks through, then she rips up nicely. The question is that going to become strong resistance here now? That's the key. Okay, so I'll be looking for trades here with probably UNG for the long, KOLD for the short, working out very nice. Same way with crude. I use UCO for the long and SCO for the short. SCO is working. Actually, she's just ripping up real nice for me right now. So see how that's all going to shake out here. Now, again, with this market here, remember, sitting on your hands is also a trade. Okay, if you don't feel comfortable jumping in or making a trade or a scalp trade, just don't do it. Just sit on your hands. Wait for the market to calm down because eventually it will. Okay, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.